AI, it's like the hot topic right now, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes it feels like it's just this thing for like the big tech companies,
Yeah.
What if there was a way to like get it into everyone's hands?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're looking at today.
Okay.
This idea of decentralized AI.
Right.
We're going deep with this post AI for All by Dmitrii Gorbatenko.
Interesting.
We're going to look at why this matters to you and what it could mean like way down the line, and even like, some of the problems we might run into.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's really cool about this whole decentralized AI thing is it's not just tech, it's like changing who has the power, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like a few big companies calling the shots with AI, imagine it's like available to everyone.
Yeah.
Like small businesses, researchers, just regular people. Like, think of it this way. Instead of like needing that huge power grid, what if you could just like make your own energy with solar panels right on your roof? That's kind of the freedom we're talking about with this decentralized AI.
Okay. I'm starting to see why this is a big deal.
Yeah.
But you can't just like sprinkle AI on everything and call it a day, can you?
You got it. It takes more than just magic.
Right.
Decentralized AI, it relies on some really cool tech, like federated learning.
Okay.
And it's a way to train these AI models, but it uses data from tons of different devices, but it doesn't send all that data to one central server.
Okay.
So you get like the good stuff from analyzing all that data, but your personal info stays safe.
So no more like tech giant taking all my data
Exactly.
and the good thing.
It's a win for privacy, for sure.
So what about like the actual how-to stuff? Dmitrii was talking about AI running on our own devices.
Yeah.
Is my phone going to become like a supercomputer?
Maybe not quite a supercomputer, but your phone is way more powerful than you think.
I believe that.
And as tech keeps getting better, we're going to see devices that can run these like really complex AI models, but just locally. Like imagine your phone helping you manage your money, planning your day, even translating languages like in real time.
Oh, wow.
And all without sending your data to the cloud.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But isn't there a chance that this could become like a digital Wild West?
Yikes.
If everyone can use these powerful AI tools, how do we stop people from using it for bad stuff?
That's a really good point. Decentralization doesn't mean it's a free-for-all, right? Dmitrii actually thinks it means we need to be even more responsible.
Okay.
He sees a future where like open source development that's like a major safeguard.
Okay.
Think of it like Wikipedia, but for AI.
Okay.
Developers all over the world, they work together on AI models. They make the code open so everyone can see it. And that makes it much harder for the bad guys to hide what they're doing.
Right. So like more transparency.
Exactly. Sunlight's the best disinfectant.
We like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But open source, that's not the whole answer, is it?
No, definitely not. Dmitrii also talks about how we need these clear ethical guidelines.
Yeah. Well, for AI development, it's kind of like the rules of the road for driving. We need those same kind of rules to guide how we build and use AI, especially in a decentralized world.
So we're talking about global rules here. Something that applies no matter where you live or how you're using AI.
Exactly. These guidelines, we'd have to work together with everyone to figure them out.
Right.
Different cultures, different perspectives. It's a tough challenge.
Yeah.
But if we want to use decentralized AI to its full potential and not, have all the risks, it's something we have to figure out.
Okay. It sounds like a huge change, not just with the tech, but how we even think about AI, like what it does in the world.
Yeah.
But like for regular people like us, what does it actually do? How does decentralized AI change our lives?
That's where it gets really cool.
Yeah.
Imagine AI isn't just for big companies, but it actually helps people and communities. Think about healthcare that's like perfectly made for you based on your genes and how you live, or education that changes to fit how you learn best and how fast you learn. Wait, personalized healthcare based on my genes? Is that even possible now?
It's closer than you think. With decentralized AI, you could analyze your own genetic data and medical history right on your device.
On my phone.
Yeah, using AI tools to see potential health risks and even get personalized treatment recommendations.
So like my phone's my doctor now.
Well, it would all be with your consent, and you'd still work with doctors, but you'd have the power to control your own health data.
Okay, that's like something out of a movie, but in a good way.
Right.
What about other areas? Like, could it change how we work or even how cities run?
The possibilities are endless, really. Imagine AI tools that help you manage your money, or save energy, or even be more creative. Think about smart cities that use decentralized AI to like manage traffic or use resources better or even make things safer. The key is that it's not coming from some big company telling us what to do. It's developed by the people who actually live there, so it fits their needs.
So it's not just giving people AI, it's giving them the power to decide how it's used in their communities.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I'm also wondering about the money side of things. Could decentralized AI help spread the wealth more evenly, or would it just make the rich richer?
That's a really important question. Dmitrii thinks decentralized AI could actually level the playing field because it makes AI tools and resources available to everyone.
Okay.
Think about people in developing countries using AI to come up with new solutions for local problems, or even just regular people using AI to learn new skills and make more money.
I see what you mean. But couldn't it also go the other way?
What do you mean?
Like, what if only the people who already have money and know-how can really use decentralized AI?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. It shows how important it is to close that digital divide and make sure everyone has access to education and training.
Right, so it's not just about having the AI tools, it's about teaching people how to use them.
Exactly.
Okay, so we need education infrastructure and make sure everyone can be a part of this AI future. But I also keep thinking about the risks. Even with open source and ethical guidelines, how could we be sure decentralized AI won't be used for bad things?
Right.
Like, what's stopping someone from making an AI weapon or spreading fake news with AI?
Yeah, you're right. Those risks are real, and there's no easy answer. Dmitrii knows that decentralized AI has unique challenges, especially when it comes to making rules. You know, the old ways of controlling AI rely on like one big authority to set the standards and enforce the rules.
Right, like the government.
But in a decentralized world, everyone has power.
Yeah.
Which makes it harder to control how AI is used.
So are we talking about a future where we just can't control AI at all?
Not necessarily. Dmitrii thinks we need to change how we think about AI rules in a decentralized world.
How?
Instead of just top-down rules, he thinks we need a more collaborative approach.
Okay.
So we'd still need some global framework for AI ethics and safety, but communities would also need to be able to develop their own rules for responsible AI use.
So a kind of bottom-up approach where local communities get a say in how AI is used in their area.
Exactly.
That's like a whole different way of thinking about how we make rules.
Yeah.
It's almost like a digital democracy where everyone gets to say how AI should be.
Right.
But is that even possible? Can we really expect people to handle that much responsibility?
It's definitely a challenge, but I think Dmitrii's saying we don't really have another option. If we want AI to be truly decentralized, then the rules can't come from just one place.
Right.
We need to spread the power and the responsibility in a way that makes sense for a decentralized system. And I think that starts by realizing that everyone has a stake in this, not just the tech people or the government.
So we need to help people become active participants in shaping AI, not just users.
Exactly.
But that also means we need to give them the knowledge and tools to make smart decisions about AI.
Absolutely. Education is so important here. Everyone needs to understand the basics of how AI works, the good and the bad, and how to talk about it in a meaningful way. It's not about turning everyone into a programmer. It's about giving them the basic knowledge to make informed choices.
So it's like a fundamental shift in how we think about education and being a part of society. What about international cooperation? If we want global rules for decentralized AI, how do we get all these different countries with different values to agree?
That's a big one for sure. But Dmitrii says that because AI is a global thing, we need a global solution.
Okay.
He sees a future where organizations like the United Nations help countries talk to each other and work together, setting standards for ethical AI and figuring out things like data privacy across borders.
So it's like a global AI treaty that sets the ground rules, but still lets communities make their own choices.
Right. It's about finding that balance between global rules and local control, because different communities will have different needs when it comes to AI.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the end goal is to make sure AI helps everyone, not just a few.
It's a big goal, but a good one. It reminds me of what you said earlier about AI helping people solve their own problems.
Yeah.
If we do this decentralized AI thing, what are some of the things we could fix?
Well, now that's where it gets really exciting. If anyone can use AI, imagine the possibilities.
Yeah.
We could have education systems that are perfect for each student, AI tools to help people manage their money and their health, and even smart cities that use resources better and help the environment.
It's like AI could help us be better individually and as a society.
Exactly.
But even with the best plans, things could still go wrong, right?
That's a question we always need to ask. Even if we have good intentions, there's always a chance AI could be used in ways we didn't expect. We need to be careful about bias in AI systems. Make sure AI respects human rights and figure out how to deal with job losses from automation.
So we need to be cautious and remember that AI is powerful and can be used for good or bad.
Right.
And ultimately, it's up to all of us to decide what the future of AI looks like.
Exactly. It's not just about the technology, it's about the choices we make. And that's why it's so important for everyone to be a part of this conversation, to ask the hard questions, and to demand that AI is used for good.
Well said. And to everyone listening, we encourage you to check out Dmitrii Gorbatenko's blog post, AI for All, the need for decentralized access. It's a really interesting read that will make you think differently about the future of AI and how you can be a part of it. Because ultimately, the future of AI isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we create together.